Hey Dave, it's Chris. I'm just recording the video you asked me to do for the returner session. So, first of all, hi returners. Big shout out to my partners in crime down in Olympia, Reno and Terrence. I'm sure they're probably sitting in the back somewhere. So, the purpose of this video is to talk about what I did to kind of build my business from my first year to my second year, what really changed, what really increased, what really helped me grow. So, I've got a little list of things in front of me I want to touch on. So the first thing, guys and girls, get an early start. Get out there next week. I remember last year coming out of returner session, I cold called the next weekend. It doesn't have to be anything big. It doesn't have to be anything flashy, but you want to get out there and get moving. Start building consistently towards your goals. Because the worst thing is every year there's a couple of returners who wait until February or God forbid even March to get started, and that's just not putting yourself in a position to be successful. You're here at returner session, take advantage of the extra time that you have. And then the next thing for me, and what really helped me be successful my second year, was to keep the open mind. When you're a rookie, you're kind of that sponge. You have no idea what's going on. You're just learning, learning, learning. I think it's important to keep that open mind when you go into your second year. For me personally, I learned just as much my second year as I did my first year. And new challenges will definitely emerge. It's not going to be the same thing on repeat. But to continue that thought, there are some lessons that you did learn your first year or your second year that you want to make sure that you apply to this coming year. So whatever you were really successful with, keep that moving. Keep using that. Like my first year, I had an awesome marketing team, so I made sure to emulate that my second year. And then on the flip side of that, if there's things that you struggled with or that didn't go as successfully as you wanted, make sure that you do something differently about that this year. So for me, my hiring process my rookie year wasn't that great. So my second year, I made sure to do something about it. I changed it. And with both the positives and the negatives in terms of the lessons that you learned, make sure that you're planning. And when you're a rookie, it's really easy to say, "Oh my God, I don't know what's going on. This is happening, that's happening, whatever." Now that you're going through it again for a second or even a third time, it's your opportunity to know kind of what's coming and make sure that you're planning for it. So a good example for me is I built a really strong hiring plan and then a really strong production startup plan this year. So I made sure ahead of time that I knew what houses were going to be when, who was going to be on what training houses, etc., so that when I got to that time of the year, it was a really smooth transition into production. So that's a good example of being able to plan effectively for things that you know are coming. Another thing that I would say is work with the rookies, especially the ones that are near you. First of all, it's a lot of fun because they've got all this incredible enthusiasm. But really, you're going to learn more by teaching someone else than you will by just doing something yourself. And an important thing, especially for the ones that are nearby, is that it increases brand when you help the rookies be successful. Because let's say you're on the east side of a town and you have a rookie on the west side. Maybe you're not sharing customers, but I guarantee the people on the west side are still talking to the people on the east side. So you want to make sure that if you really want to have a strong brand in an area and you're getting leads for both, you want to make sure that you're helping those rookies and working with them. The last thing I would say is just have fun. It's awesome to be a franchise manager. It is one of the coolest things you can do at our age. Enjoy it. Have fun. Don't lose sight of that rookie enthusiasm that you had. Keep that. So I'd say those are my big things in terms of getting a good start on the year. Start early. Keep an open mind. Learn from the lessons, both positive and negative, from previous years. Work with the rookies and have fun. See you later, guys.